Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a good day to Dr. Yusliza. So I am Nur Izzati binti Musma Izwandi with metric number S5X040. So today I'm going to share about introductions of training and development in human resource management and also discussing a case study 1 of questions 1. So let's get started. The concept of training. Training is the attempt by an organization to change employees through the learning process so the workers can perform their jobs as efficient as possible. We move to the benefits of training. Training opportunities attract and help to retain talented workers. It means to attract top talent, the organization needs to be a place where people advance their career. It needs to be a place where people are given opportunities to learn new skills and take on new challenges. Second, training increases worker productivity. It means training improves efficiency and productivity of employees. Well-trained employees show both quantity and quality performance. There is less wastage of time, money, and resources if employees are properly trained. Next, training increases workers' job satisfaction. Research has shown that well-designed and prepared training activities in a training program will result in job training satisfaction, in short, JTS, which then influences employees' work-related attitude such as job satisfaction, in terms JS. This will further affect their attention to turnover and job performance. Next, training keeps workers up to date. Employee morale, satisfaction, and motivation. Research shows that when staff are learning and improving, they feel much more positive towards their employer. In turn, they are more satisfied with their role in the organization, and they are usually more motivated to do a better job also. Last but not least, the benefits of training is training helps to motivate workers. Training can help employees understand how their work fits into their company structure, missions, and goals. Employees often become more motivated when they understand how their work matters. Training, particularly for departments and teams, can improve work quality and outcomes. We move to training process. Training process at the first is identify training needs. Next, set training objective. Thirdly, develop the training program. Next, implement the program. And last but not least, evaluate the program. A well-written training objective can include 3 statements, which are terminal behavior required for the trainee, standards of performance, and last but not least, conditions for performance. Now let's move to case study 1 of questions 1. What mistake has the company made when organizing this program? As introduction, based on Jos Adolfo Truba in 2008, the purpose of career development plan is to assist employees in achieving their goals. In doing so, an organization also increases the likelihood of retaining employees. The workers believe that managers help them to achieve their career goals rather than believe that they need to leave to pursue their goals somewhere else. To answer the questions given, there are a few mistakes that company has made when organizing the program. The major mistake is the head of department lack of verbal exchange of instructions. As example, Ali's head department failed to communicate properly about their training applications. He tends to be unconcerned with training program to his employees. The impacts that can be seen are absenteeism among workers, loss of self-worth, and discouragement of the employees to do better for organizations. Other than that, trainer loss of training strategies lead to one of the worst mistakes. As a result, Ali's employer has no longer used due diligence in deciding on trainer well performance. The trainers lack a powerful training approach for capturing the trainee candidate's attention. To be clear, if the employees not longer sure about their respective responsibilities, they tend to do what they consider best. This can effortlessly cause conflict and mismanagement of the company. Last but not least, unproductive trainer in charge can be bad or mistake of a company. As we know, Ali's employer of his organization turned into inefficient in dealing with the training applications. It demonstrated through management's failure to arrive on time and set up the location for the training session. Impacts of this: workers interpret supervision as a loss of belief and confidence. Employees come to doubt their personal wandering ability and lose motivation to make decisions or to take any action to achieve company goals. So that's all from me. Thanks for cheering.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Soroin and my metric number is S58174. Today, I would like to present the summary of case study that the topic is Ali first experience of training. Ali received the incomplete portfolio about the training program. In the portfolio, there is no any details about the training program besides date, time, and venue. But Ali still go to the training program on time. The training program did not start on time and the trainer came late. He is not wearing tidy and formally. At first, Ali received the incomplete portfolio about the training program. In the portfolio, there is no any details besides the date, time, and venue of the training program. But Ali still go to the venue on time. The training program did not start on time and the trainer came late. He is not wearing tidy and formally. Ali cannot pay attention and feels so tired because the trainer spoke softly and just spoke to himself. The trainer did not have the interaction among the trainee. The trainer also rejected Ali's request when he asked about the opportunity to practice what he had learned in the training program. Now we come to the questions number 2. What are the weaknesses of the training facilitator? The first weakness of the facilitator is poor time management. The facilitator of trainer did not attach importance to the training program and did not manage his time wisely. For example, he came late to the training program. And this attitude makes trainees feel that the company and trainer did not respect them. The organization did not emphasize the worker disciplines. Thus, the efficiency and effectiveness of the workers in the company will not good. The organization also did not emphasize worker discipline, and this will lead to the efficiency and effectiveness of workers are not well when they are doing the work. Secondly, the weakness of the facilitator is lack of preparedness. We can notice that Ali became confused because the memo did not have any important details besides the date, time, and venue. Facilitator did not prepare a good and tidy training environment for trainees in the training program. It can lead to the trainees have a bad impression to the facilitator and company because they feel that the company did not have a good company culture. For facilitator himself, he did not wear properly and formally. It means that he doesn't emphasize and he did not prepare for the training program. Thirdly, the facilitator do not have good communication skill. This is because he did not professional in the topic of training program. He also did not communicate with trainee in the training program and just talking to himself non-stop about 3 hours. And here, Ali already feel tired and cannot pay attention because the trainer spoke softly. The facilitator did not prepare some activities that can interact with trainees. Besides that, the facilitator lack of encouragement skills. When there is no one asking questions in the training program, facilitator did not motivate trainee to be brave to ask questions. Trainee will not feel they are included in the training program. And this will make the trainees lack of communication skills as the good manners in the workplace. Finally, the facilitator did not be an active listener. In the study case, when Ali asked facilitator about was they have opportunity to role play after training program, the facilitator rejected it. The manners and attitude of facilitator is not correct. This is because he did not accept anyone's suggestions and just do what he had planned before. The united will not build in the team when the teammate did not give cooperation, include the leader, did not be an active listener. That's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, doctor and everyone. My name is Ng Thiên Hy. Number matric is 858-918. What can they to do improve the way of training program? Based on the case, the design of the training program have many obstacles that affect the problem. Everyone can improve their trainers by participating in a training program. Everyone benefit for training because they gain a better grasp of their duty as well as the information and skill required to accomplish their job. The skill of the trainer. The trainer is a training in charge of the company, regardless of which training the trainer teach and what content to teach. The main purpose is to teach trainee who does not know certain thing to learn skill in the training program. Therefore, the trainers need to have a well research skill, strong communication skill, organizational skill, adaptability skill, and so on. First, responsibility of trainer. The handle of the program effectively is very important because it can be accurately understand company decision, improve work efficiency, and resource management conflict. The characteristic of the program is to focus on comprehensive management, and the program will have a strict time limit. Based on the case, Ali was departed for the training program on time, but the trainers were delayed half an hour. This may occur the problem with trainer without responsibility of the training program. For example, the company can plan accept training needs, set organizational training objective, and create a training action plan to train them before becoming a good trainer. Secondly, knowledgeable about their training method. The trainer also must have good knowledge about the method of training so that the training can give feedback to the trainer, which means they understand the subject that is taught about by the trainer. For example of the training method, role plays are intended to mimic a situation that a trainee would encounter in the workplace. Besides, the case study method is in the form of reading material of multimedia presentation and provide solution to the problem they find. Thirdly, communication skill. The skill of the trainers include communication skill. Based on the case, the trainers talk non-stop for 3 hours, after which he asked Ali and other learners whether they have any question, but that time they were all so tired and keen to have a break that no one asked any question. For the solution, the training program can be applied through interactive training methods such as game methods, discussion methods, and question methods. In addition, the trainers should hold the timing of the question, ask the trainee to think for themselves and draw their conclusion. However, the problem of the training program effective have the detail of program and the hygiene of training room. First, the detail of program. Based on the case, Ali have received notification for his head of a department that he was to attend a training program in the company training room. Unfortunately, the memo for his boss did not provide any detail about the program other than the date, time, and place. For their solution, the company can provide detail about the program time, dates, and location before conducting the training program. Secondly, the hygiene of training room. The problem of the training program effectiveness is the hygiene of the training room. Based on the case, Ali saw that the rubbish was surrounding the training room and did not clear it before starting the session training program. In this problem, the company need to strengthen hygiene management because the training program is carried out in a good and clean environment so that the training can be more engaged in learning and training to an environmental issue. Thank you.
For the additional question 4, what are the effects of this training program to learners? In this training program, there was some problems such as didn't provide detail about this program. Training facilitator of this company have not prepared before trainings other, and also poor time management. All of these issues may give effect on learner in this training program. The first effect is the learner lack the interest to learn. Employee can be forced to attend a training program, but they cannot be forced to learn. Explaining the course, purpose, and objective to the training will also help him stay motivated. When people realize why specific knowledge or ability are richer, they learn more effectively. But in this company, they didn't provide detail about this training program, other than the date, time, and place. This may cause the learner cannot learn effectively. Nobody can be expected to learn anything from a due course. And for the second point, active or passive learning. It is important to ensure that the trainees are actively engaged in the learning process. The only way to learn or develop a skill is try it out, make mistakes, get corrected, and try again. In this training program, the trainer taught non-stop for 3 hours. There was no communication between the trainer and learners. This showed the unsuccessful two-way communication. The learner only listened. This is passive learning. Therefore, this training program was effectiveless. And for the third point is feedback or knowledge of result. Trainees should be given frequent feedback so that they may determine whether they have grasped the material correctly. The more feedback a learner receives, the more measure he or her she can take to improve he or her performance. After taught non-stop for 3 hours, no one asked questions since everyone was exhausted and eager for a break. When Ali asked a question, the trainer didn't listen to the learner's requests. The trainer wanted the learner to listen and do what he told. All of this can lead to ineffective training. And for the last point is learning without fun. When learners are given fun, they are more likely to understand and remember what they are learning. In this training program, the trainer does not prepare before training others. Trainer also apply the wrong method to present, deliver a speech in the wrong way, which spot in very soft, and also non-stop for 3 hours. And all of this may cause the training program become boring. And finally cause the learner hard to hear, and the learner would miss the important information. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mok Zihua. Today I will cover the question 5 of case study in chapter 3, which is about the how did the company evaluate in this training program. First of all, we should indicate which methods of evaluation is suitable to apply in this training program. Most of the training program apply the K-Petri evaluation model as their measurement tool. K-Petri evaluation model has 4 levels, include reaction, learning, behavior, and result. Each of the levels have their own purpose and measurement in every single step to the training program. The first level is reaction, which is to measuring how against level, how actively they contribute, and how they react to the training. To measuring this level, the company should apply the survey measurement tool, such as survey questionnaires. Besides, the question in survey questionnaire should be different types, such as rating scale, open-end question, multiple choice question, and others. For example, the rating scale question in questionnaire is about the rank of facilities, from very dissatisfied to satisfied, for the facility in training program, such as the training room, food, lobby, secure or safety, and so on. The next level is learning, which is defined as the extent to which participants change attitude, improve knowledge, and increase skills because of attending the training program. In this level has three aspects of learning outcome, which are the skill-based, cognitive, and attitudinal. In addition, the company should prepare the test or assessment to measure how much learned by trainings gained from this training program. If the training knowledge has increased or they show a different attitude and improved skill, it is considered that learning has taken place and the trainees have gained something from this training program. Next, the third level is behavior, which is implementation of trainings when participate in training program. The change in behavior requirements include the desire to change, necessary knowledge and skills, job climate, encouragement and help, and reward for change. Those of the requirements will influence the trainee's behavior change in their workplace. The survey measurement tools include the post-survey, interview with trainees and supervisor. For instance, surveys their change in performance and a new level of knowledge or skill sustained used in the workplace and interview the trainee himself and his supervisor. The last level is result, which is analysis the final result and measures the impact on the organization based on the training. The survey measurement tools is return on expectation, which is on the change or improving in worker performance a company is looking for. The example of result level is objective company to achieve the goals, which is maximum the output and minimum the input in sales. If they are achieving the goal and showing the biggest movement, it shows that the training program is useful for the trainees. In conclusion, we are defined that the overall of the case study of Chapter 3 show that the training program is not planning and preparing as possible to the trainees. For example, they did not provide detailed information about the training program, such as time, date, and place to the trainings. Besides, the environment of training room is mess, and rubbish are surrounding at every corner in training room. Furthermore, for the case study, we also defined that the problem of training facilitator. From the situation of case study, the training facilitator is showing that not qualification to participate in this training program. The training facilitator did not puncture and arrive at the training room at time. Besides, did not well prepare for the sales image and not cleaning the training room as well. The training facilitator also has a poor communication skill. From the case study, we knew that the training facilitator did not interaction with the Ali and other trainings. It makes the training program become bold and tired to focus on the training. Lastly, the training facilitator did not acceptable with opinion from Ali and other trainings. From the case study, the suggestion from Ali was rejected by facilitator and showing not a good listener as training facilitator. I hope our group presentation is giving you a good explanation for the case study in Chapter 3. That's all our group presentation, and see you all next time. Thank you and goodbye.